our negotiation.
Well, you got that on video, so.
Keep it.
Alright, so I will begin.
Sweet.
Larry, how are you?
I'm doing good, May. How are you doing?
Good, I'm May. You're probably expecting a female, weren't you?
Yeah, I don't know what I was expecting. I'm just happy to be here. So.
That's awesome. Well, welcome to London.
Thank you.
Yeah, so tell me a little bit about yourself.
So, yeah, as you saw from my resume, my name's Larry. I'm graduating here in a couple months from a top tier MBA school, and really passionate about these type of internet companies, and really looking forward to getting in and getting to work. I guess a little bit about my personal life. I'm single. I'm just graduating, like I said, and really excited about kind of getting off and getting out from that college life and getting into the real world and getting to work for one, but also just having my own place to live and have some nice things and just start living my life. I'm real passionate about like sports and family and just work, I guess, ready to work.
Awesome. That's cool. What do you like to do in your free time?
Sports definitely is one of my biggest hobbies. Yeah, I'm a baseball player. Well, we're in London. I don't know if you guys really play baseball out here very much.
Not too much,
Not too much.
But definitely soccer.
Soccer, yeah. I like soccer. I love basketball.
Basketball as well.
A little bit of American football you've probably heard of. And, tennis, I like tennis.
Cool.
So those are some of my hobbies. I like playing and watching all of them. So
cool. And what made you want to go to MBA school?
That's a great question. I felt like coming out of my undergrad, I had a good foundational knowledge, but to really make an impact at a company and the kind of impact that I wanted to, I felt like I still needed a little bit more knowledge, and to go to a top tier level really shored up that knowledge, and I feel really confident and comfortable to be able to come in and just make a difference at whatever company. I'm not sure I had that skill set at the end of my undergrad, yeah.
So that's cool. Well, I'm sure you're glad you did it. I never regretted doing mine. I did mine in Duke University.
Oh, nice. Basketball.
Yeah, so I caught definitely a few games there. That's awesome.
Cool.
So, before everything, tell me why you're here today.
I'm really intrigued about the idea of working for you guys. We Are Better Than You is a great company, and it's hard not to notice the success that you guys have had, especially in this economic downturn, and to compare it with some of the other companies that are struggling right now. Your guys' success definitely stands out. So
okay, seems like you kind of are into the technology side of things as well.
Yeah. Absolutely. I love technology. I love social media. Millennials.
Yeah.
We're always about our Twitter and Instagram and stuff. And so I think it's cool. It's something that would be fun to be a part of at this time. So.
Well, cool. Larry, I'll tell you what. I've been looking over tons of resumes. I've been looking over tons of people. I've been put in charge, obviously being HR, of finding future employees, especially in a time of such a recession right now. A lot of people are kind of struggling for work, as you know. You probably already gotten a few job offers, I'm assuming that, right? Coming out of MBA school.
Yeah, it's hard. It's a struggle, though. Like you're talking about. It's something I'm working on for sure, trying to get jobs. So
that's cool. But definitely, I really liked what I saw, Larry, and I've been really excited for this meeting today.
Cool.
I did. I think you'd have a lot to offer a company, the one that you choose or one that you choose to go with. And I'm sure We Are Better Than You is in your interest, your best interest. Yeah. Awesome. So a few things here. We've sent out a few emails. I'm not sure if you got anything.
No, I haven't really heard a whole lot since the last time we talked. So.
Okay. Yeah, it's been a few months.
Yeah,
right?
It's been a while.
Awesome. So a lot of things here at We're Better Than You. I guess we can go through pros and cons. Obviously, my job's all pros. I'm here to answer your questions as well.
Yeah.
But a lot of the pros, obviously, the work environment is number one. That's something as a company culture we really pride ourselves on, right? Having a very positive work environment and one that everyone can feel like them comfortable and feel like they're themselves. I've worked in many companies. I've never experienced anything like we have here.
Cool.
I definitely think that is a lure that brings a lot of people in. You wouldn't happen to know anyone that works here?
I do have a couple of friends, that work inside the company.
Okay.
So.
Who, may I ask?
Yeah, my friend John from MBA school,
Mm-hmm.
and then Susie. I'm not sure if
Susie.
you know Susie. She's from a church group, I guess, when we were
church group, cool.
kids. Yeah, so.
Yeah. Susie doesn't ring a bell. I see her on the payroll, but John, I definitely helped hire John.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he loves it here. I'm sure he's told you good things.
Yeah, we've talked, and he's kind of talked a little bit about that company culture too, and it's a place he feels comfortable and is happy to be working at. So.
Well, that's awesome. Yeah, it's a positive work environment, and as well, obviously, location. London is a very fun place to live. I actually went to school. My undergrad I did in Idaho.
Oh,
Idaho
nice.
was a blast. Spent a lot of time outside. But London
Pretty cold
seems
there, though.
yeah. But London seems very upbeat, and I think someone your age would quite enjoy being here.
Yeah.
Awesome. So we can just kind of dive into things here. As far as position and money, everyone wants to talk about money, of course, and just work out the deal.
Yeah.
I'm here, like I said, to try to win your business, try to get you to come work for us, if it's plausible for both of us, of course.
Yeah.
The last thing we want is hiring someone who's sour.
Yeah.
Or someone who's going to come in with maybe a little chip on their shoulder. So first off, I kind of want to ask you some of your expectations. What were you expecting to make base salary coming out of MBA school?
That's a great question. Something that I thought quite a bit about, and especially at these kind of internet technology companies, industry standard for an MBA is right around that 75,000 pounds, of course, per year, and that's something that is important to me, is to have a solid starting salary. I do appreciate, and I'm very excited about the opportunity to potentially work for you guys, and so I'm willing to negotiate on that a little bit, but the salary is definitely something that is really important to me. So.
Okay. And as far as finding future employment for you, what would be the most, or what are your priorities as far as musts when you work somewhere, when you find a job?
Yeah, being in London is intriguing to me, definitely. As you know, even though I wear this ring on my finger, I'm single, and I'm very excited.
I was wondering about that, actually.
Yeah, it's kind of confusing. But the idea of being in a big city is definitely something that's intriguing to me, and an opportunity to, meet a lot of people and have fun and have that good work-life balance, which I kind of did want to ask you guys about a little bit too, is what the work-life balance is like there at We're Better Than You, because that is important to me.
Yeah. Obviously, being salary, it's not necessarily how many hours a week you can, but we focus more on productivity and efficiencies. But something as far as work life, here as a company, we do 9 paid holidays.
Okay.
So each year, we kind of get together with all the employees and we take votes. We vote what days we want to be a paid holiday. Right?
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. Kind of a democracy.
Well, yeah, it's nice because I celebrate the 4th of July, but I don't know if London really does too much.
Yeah.
So.
Maybe not like you Americans do, but
yeah.
So 9 paid holidays and as well 2 weeks off. Right?
Cool.
Unpaid, sorry. So
Oh,
9,
unpaid. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So 9 paid holidays and then 2 weeks off leave. Vacation, go see your family, go see your mom. I'm sure she'll miss you.
Yeah, she will. Yeah, for sure.
Cool. And as far as bonuses, as far as benefits, that's something we can start getting into right now. I think you know enough about us that we can start talking numbers here a little bit.
Okay.
I think you've done your research. I think you kind of know what you'd be getting yourself into. As far as salary, we can start with this, and we can try to work stuff around here.
Mm-hmm.
We've been offering our employees right now starting around the 50 range,
Okay.
50,000 a year. But on top of that, we've been offering bonuses, anywhere from 30 to 60% on top of salary or of their salary. If that makes sense. Wow. Sorry about that.
No, it's okay.
I'm glad I screwed the lid on.
Yeah,
If it was a Mountain Dew, it'd be flat by now.
I know.
Yeah. So how does that sound for you? Starting range around 50.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, that's definitely quite a bit lower than what I had anticipated. And so I don't know. I'm a little more keen to have slightly lower bonus structure and to be able to have a little bit more security with the salary.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how flexible you guys are there, but that's definitely something that is important to me.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense now. I hear you out loud. The thing about bonuses, just so you know, before we structure this, with the bonuses, if you can make up to 60-70% of your salary, if you achieve your bonuses, you'll actually almost sometimes make double what you would
Yeah,
structured salary. It just depends on the type of person, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Sure.
you seem like you're more interested in that security blanket of knowing that this year you'll make this no matter what type of thing.
Yeah, definitely, and I don't want that to take away from my work. I definitely feel very confident about my work and being able to achieve those bonus goals, but the stability, especially with me moving potentially, across the world, essentially to London, stability is something that would definitely be important to me.
Okay, stability.
So,
That's awesome.
I don't know as well if you've talked to Jane at all, but she and I had kind of talked a little bit about potential for the senior manager position.
Mhm.
I know I don't. Kind of. I feel really confident about this position that we're talking about, but I also feel extremely confident in my abilities to be able to exceed at the senior level position, even fresh out of school. Like we talked about earlier, that's kind of why I went back to school and get my MBA. Is I feel like I can come in here and make a difference right away, and so I do feel like I'd like an opportunity at even interviewing for that senior level position as well. Do you know the one I'm talking about?
Yes, I do. The position that was filled actually 2 weeks ago.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, you've been probably busy in the textbooks. But the person that was recently became senior was internal in the company.
Okay.
We'll get more into depth in that in
Okay.
a little bit. But today we're talking about the sales manager here
Okay.
at We're Better Than You.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. I'm a little disappointed about that, but
Yeah.
It's something that I would be happy to try and work towards.
Absolutely.
As well.
Lots of goals, right?
Yeah.
So I'll tell you what, right here I actually have a contract that if we can get both of our signatures on here and a date, we can actually start you in 2 weeks from today.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So we are looking to fill this position sooner than later. If we can work out a contract, would you be able to start in about 2 weeks?
Yeah. That is something that I could probably do. I have a place already in the States where I just finished school, and so it would be a bit of a challenge for me to start that quickly. But I would like to work for you guys, and I think we could probably work out something that was able to help me cover my bases back in the States and start quickly as well. Yeah.
Fantastic.
You said you would want me to start 2 weeks
from today.
Okay. How come?
Yeah.
I'm just curious, why you want the position filled so quickly.
The time of year, we're getting into a seasonal time where sales are very important, especially in these next few months. Right after Christmas is kind of one of our most busiest times here. And why wait?
Yeah, it's true.
We try to keep the ball rolling. We try to keep upbeat. We have one of our company mottos is really just do it today, not tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of something we always tell ourselves, do it right now. and so we're looking to get the ball rolling.
Yeah,
You know, I put my neck out to get people on the line, and we try to get them here and get going as fast as we can.
yeah. I'd be happy to be able to hash something out. And
Or
work
begin your
something out.
training as well in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
We're not just gonna throw you on the line and say,
Yeah.
here you go, here's your gun. You know.
I'd be happy to work something out right now and be able to start in the next couple of weeks.
Okay.
But yeah, to be honest, like that initial offer is a little too low for me to feel comfortable with signing today, especially considering another offer that I do have. So I would need to be able to feel a little bit more comfortable with that.
That's perfect. And I appreciate your honesty, I do. Before we get into numbers right here again, and we will dive into it, have you been on a lot of our reviews online?
Not a whole lot. I've talked to my friend John a little bit and
Mhm.
Susie, but other than that, I haven't really too much.
Yeah, no worries. I've just had a few people come in and they've mentioned other offers, and then I refer them to the BBB, the BetterBusinessBureau.com.
Mm-hmm.
That's very reliable, and as well, it shows basically everything about the company as far as working there. And a lot of people would take a little less salary for a better environment that's more constructive than destructive.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's awesome. I won't ask you much about your other offers though, but congratulations on that.
Thanks.
So let's just start writing some stuff out here. We'll try to make something work, okay?
Okay.
So the salary, you were saying you were expecting something around the 70 range, right?
Yeah.
We wouldn't be able to offer you quite that high. And I would agree 50 with your MBA does seem kind of low, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
So we can keep creeping up here. Do you think more like 55? Would that sound in your ballpark?
That's still full disclosure that my other offer is from Webcraze. I think you know
Yeah, what crazy.
them. Yeah, and they came in at 70, and that's something that your guys' culture is definitely a little bit more appealing to me than theirs, but it's hard to justify a 15,000 pound gap there. Definitely, yeah.
Alrighty. So as far as this, I've offered 55, and where's your stance?
I appreciate being able to come up a little bit, but I like something probably in the mid-60s.
Mid-60s.
Yeah, to feel comfortable. As we've talked about, Webcraze we know is in the States. It'd be a little bit easier transition for me, and a little closer to family and a little bit more comfortability over there. And so, just to be able to move out here would take a lot of effort, and so I would feel like I'd need to probably be compensated for that.
Okay. So a few things we can do then here. I'm assuming you probably have a lease in the States, right?
Yeah.
And how much longer do you have left on your lease?
Another 6 months.
Another 6 months.
Yeah.
And how much do you pay a month, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, it's about $1,000 a month.
You have 6 months left. So a few things we offer here to get people to come over, right? We can cover your lease back there, a couple bonuses, a couple things that make you feel more comfortable coming over, right? As far as when you come over, we can get you a real estate agent that will help you find either lease another place or buy a place or get the ball rolling on you finding somewhere to live.
Mm-hmm.
And what I can do for you personally is I can put you up in a hotel for 4 weeks, 5-star hotel, 4 solid weeks, get your feet, find you a place. Until then, does that sound like something that would be of benefit?
That's not all that appealing to me, just because, like I said, I do have a couple friends already that are working with you guys, and they've already told me that they'd be willing to let me kind of stay with them for a couple weeks until I was able to get under my feet. I don't know if there's a way that we could kind of transition that cost. 5-star hotel for 4 weeks is going to be pretty expensive. If we could find a way to transition that cost maybe into my salary, that would help me feel a little bit better.
Okay.
Actually,
So you're not interested in moving,
I can't remember.
Yeah, you're finding money for coming over.
Yeah, there will be some costs that I'll need to pay to fly over and to ship my things over as well. But in terms of like staying here, I feel fairly comfortable and confident.
I'll go ahead and scratch that then.
Okay.
And we can try to work that into something else as well.
Okay.
How about bonuses? Do you understand how a bonus works?
Yeah, I do like the bonuses. I don't know, and you understand my skill set.
I do.
A little bit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm just curious what exactly the bonus structure looks like. I understand the structure. I'm trying to say like what the bonus is measured on, I guess, and how you determine whether I've met.
So the
bonuses.
bonus is measured on forecasts we do at the beginning of the year, and the bonuses are off actuals. So what you can actually reach. And personally and as well with your team you'll be managing here in a few weeks, right? And so you get together as the sales manager, and you forecast something reasonable, run it to the executives, run it to the board, and once that's approved, then your bonus is set in line. So let's say we got you in at $55,000 a year,
Okay.
and you can make up to 60% bonus on that. Well, 60% $55,000, you know off the top of your head. Did the math on that.
What was the percentage again? 60%
60.
of 55,000. Yeah, I'll need to. Probably
You can make up to
30%.
33,000 just on bonuses. So if you did do that 33 plus 55, you're making even above your other offer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we can do something. We can do a salary at 55 and maybe a 60% bonus, or if you want to bump your salary up a little bit, we'll have to lower the bonuses.
Yeah, I understand that, and that's something that I'm pretty confident in. As you saw on my resume, I had that really in-depth project with Professor Williams,
Mm-hmm.
where we were really forecasting. I don't know if you remember that from my resume. We were forecasting a lot of things that he does in his professional life there, and we were spot on and really able to meet those forecasts. So I do feel good about my ability there, but definitely the upfront costs I would like to be compensated.
See, college was great, MBA was great. We're talking about actually millions of dollars of investors' money, of people who own the company's money. So, I mean, your confidence is great, but if you're forecasting and you think you can be that spot on, it's important that you careful with everyone's money here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. Awesome. So, salary, what if we did $60K a year and up to then 30% bonuses instead of the 60% bonus you're offered earlier?
30% instead of 60%?
Bonus. If I were to bump your salary up to 60 though.
Yeah, I like being able to get bumped up to 60. It seems pretty steep though then to cut the bonus structure in half, basically.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be willing to take the $60,000 salary, but I'd like something a lot closer to 58% on the bonus structure.
How about 40% bonus?
Yeah, 40's okay. I'd feel better about 45. And especially if you could cover some of the costs of me, moving over and getting my apartment and TV and whatever set up as well. Some of the relocation fees. That's the word we were looking for.
That was the word we were looking for. Yeah.
I would feel better about that.
Okay. So what if we do 40%, and on top of that, we refund up to $10,000 of relocation? That's including a flight. That's including everything you spend getting over here. I'll tell you what, I'll even fly your mom over and fly her back.
Wow, to come visit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes me feel a lot better.
I'm gonna write this out here.
60,000 with a 40% bonus structure. Let me crunch the numbers there. 40% of 60,000. potential to make up to 84,000, with 10,000 to be up to 10,000 to be covered as
Getting
me
over
coming
here.
over and
That's including flying your mother here and back
Yeah.
this first time.
is inside is part of that 10,000.
No.
Oh,
That's just
that's
me
an
getting your
addition.
mom here and
Oh
back,
wow,
yeah.
that's so nice. I'll tell you what. Throw on some Chelsea season tickets on there so I can go to some Chelsea games for some soccer, and we got ourselves a deal.
Okay. I'll throw on the tickets, season tickets, but you have to take me the first 2 games.
Okay, that's the deal. You got
Deal.
it.
Let's just go ahead. I wrote this up right
Right,
here.
right.
I'll have this emailed in my secretary. Sign here, Larry. I'm excited to have you.
Yeah, thank you. I'm excited to be part of the team.
Signature.
Thank you. What's the date today?
Today is the 15th.
Oh yeah, it's my mom's birthday actually. She'll be so happy there.
Tell her she's coming to London.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
awesome.
Hopefully my screen went black if I start recording.